God enables the disabled. Jesus answered, his blindness has nothing to do with his sins or his parents' sins. He is blind so that God's power might be seen at work in him. John chapter 9 and verse 3. Jesus and his disciples encountered a man who was blind from birth. The question that first popped up from Jesus' disciples was, "Teacher, whose sin caused him to be born blind? Was it his own or his parents' sin?" John chapter 9 and verse 2. This question is a strange one for two reasons. Firstly, the reality of the matter is, none of us is without sin, as Paul says in Romans chapter 3 and verse 23, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." And secondly, there is no way a person could sin before being born. However, Jesus categorically declared to his disciples that their premise was faulty. He then explained to them that the man's blindness would glorify God and his power would be demonstrated in a dynamic way. Jesus did an unexpected miracle and restored sight to the blind man. In a country like India, we have a staggering 2.68 crore or 26.8 million persons with some form of disability. Not sure how many of us encounter them, children or adults, in our day-to-day lives. A few may be seen outdoors, but a majority will never venture out of their homes as they are often targets of ridicule. Not only are the disabled ostracized, but their families are also ignored. It is indeed a sad situation that even the church has not welcomed them, and so almost 95% of families who have a child or a person with any form of disability never attend church. The reason is a majority of churches don't welcome or support the disabled or their families. Let us remind ourselves that all of us, including those with disabilities, are made in the image and likeness of God. I would like to personally believe that the image of God is almost untarnished in a person, especially children who are challenged in any way, as they are more aware of God and are more dependent on Him because of their weaknesses. May the Lord use us to be channels who will demonstrate His power and love to those who may not be able as we are, and let us teach our children to be kind and loving to those who are challenged and struggling. When God called Moses to lead the people of Israel out of Egypt, Moses made many excuses to refuse the call. He specifically told the Lord that he was not eloquent and could not speak well. The Lord said to him, "Who gives man his mouth? Who makes him deaf or dumb? Who gives him sight or makes him blind? It is I, the Lord." Exodus chapter 4 and verse 11. In 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verses 27 and 28, Paul says it this way, "Instead, God chose things the world considers foolish in order to shame those who think they are wise. And He chose the things that are powerless to shame those who are powerful. God chose things despised by the world, things counted nothing at all, and used them to bring to nothing what the world considers important." Let's do all we can to connect with and love families and persons who are challenged in any way.